Okay, so in homework 6 we're looking at a couple of questions here where we're looking at equilateral triangles. So here ABC, the outside triangle, is an equilateral triangle, and we know for an equilateral triangle that all the angles here are equal, and what's more than that, we even know the value. We know it's 60 degrees. Okay, we're also given a little hint here by showing that all of these sides, the little length on each sides are equal, but we know that the whole length is equal on every side. So if that little part is equal, we can also say that this is equal too for each part here to make those sides equal. So now that we've got that, we can concentrate on each little triangle here on the side. So this one, and this one. And we can say that because they all have this side here, they have the two sides that we showed before, and the angle between each of them we showed was 60 degrees. That means that they're all equal. So what we can say is a congruency statement. Let's look at the first one first. AEF, so triangle AEF. Now that's congruent to, and which is congruent to another one. A matches up with, that's B there, which matches up with C in the third triangle. Angle E here, this one here is following from the 60 degree along the single line. So from 60 degree along the single line gets us to D. So I'm just from A to E I'm showing you here. So from C we're going to F. So you can see how we can piece together the corresponding angle here. And the last angle there is E in this triangle, and F, the last angle, is D. So we can show that all of those are equal, and they're all for the same reason. It's the side, the angle between them are all equal. So now that we've got these three congruent triangles, I'd like you to pause the video now and see if you can finish the question to find the measure of alpha. Go ahead and try it now. Okay, hopefully you tried it, and hopefully you found out, here's how I did it, that because all of these three congruent triangles, it means that all of the sides are equal. So that means that each of those sides has to be equal, which means triangle EFD is equilateral. And so we know that all of the angles in that triangle, which is alpha, must be equal to 60 degrees. Perfect. All right, so in question 2, we're given a figure and we're told that we've got two equilateral triangles. This one's equilateral, and so is this one. Great. So what does that mean? Well, it means that all of these angles are 60 degrees. Now the problem here is that this top angle is 60, and so is this one across here. So what we can say is, well, let's call this angle in the middle alpha. We're not sure what that is, but we can definitely say that these two outer angles are equal. That'd be 60 minus whatever alpha is. So they're the same. And to make that clear, I'm going to give that a special symbol. These ones here. Okay, so now that we've got that, we want to show that compare x and y. And the way we can do that is with these two triangles here. There's a triangle here that has x, and a triangle also over here. I'll try and draw it a little bit wiggly. So those two triangles have x and y. They also have this angle, 60 minus alpha. If we continue with what we know about equilateral triangles, well, in triangle ABC, that means that these sides are equal, and they're in both triangles. And in triangle ADE, well, these ones here are also equal. So we can see either side of that 60 minus alpha angle, we have equal sides, which means that these triangles here are congruent. And let's write them down. We've got A, B, D on the left, and that's congruent to angle A. Well, that just matches with A. B, if we follow from 60 minus alpha along the single line, that gets us to C. And D matches with E. The reason that they were congruent was that they have the side and the angle between them was equal. Alright, so because those two triangles are congruent, that means that these sides must be equal. So there we have. Because that these triangles are congruent, that means that we've shown x is equal to y. Well done. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in another one.